That's right. Ahead of presenting his budget, his maiden budget in Lok Sabha, the railway minister spoke to DD News, our correspondent Sidhant Sibal, and this is what he had to say over breakfast with our correspondent. Let's take a glimpse into his priorities.
Well, the railway budget is set to be presented in the parliament in a few hours' time. Many hopes and expectations from the first railway budget of the new government. With me is the man of the moment himself, Railway Minister Sadananda Gowda. Sir, welcome to Doordarshan News, the national broadcaster. So my first question is, you're going to present your budget in a few hours' time. So what kind of breakfast you're having? Light breakfast, sir?
Yeah, today I need to give some more things to the people, so I should eat less and I should give more to the people of the country.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So one thing I always wanted to ask you is the reason behind your smile. You always have a beautiful smile on your face. Despite adversity, what is the reason behind this smile, sir?
No, this question could be rightly answered by my parents, because they named me like Sadananda, and they brought me up in such a manner that in all occasions, it may be good or bad, it may be hard or soft, at all occasions I should be just smiling, and especially as a representative of the people, I should not be, my mood should not be in such a direction. The people should not feel bad while they are interacting with me or when they come to me.
So, sir, can we see a smile on the face of the common man once the budget is presented today in the parliament?
But I know that the expectations of the people are so high. Immediately, I think it may not be possible for me to give a smile in their face. But long run, a permanent smile will be there in their face. In that direction, I am trying my level best to see that. At present, to bring the railways on track, that is my top priority. After bringing it on the track, I should inject some more things so that it should give the necessary amenities, facilities, which the people, especially the people of this generation who needs. Certainly, I hope that within a short time, I can bring back a smile in the faces of the people across the country.
And that's what the common man wants, amenities and cleanliness and modernization of the railways. Let's talk to ma'am. Ma'am, as a female passenger, what's your expectation from the railway budget?
I'm very happy today. First time budget is started. Now expect my cleanness, safety for women's, clean agriculture. Ito naman ang expect natin. Then basic food.
Matthew, could you give an audience once again?
Very ಹಾಕ್ಸ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಗಳ ಹತ್ರ. ಈ ಸಲ ನನ್ನ ಹಸ್ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ರೈಲ್ ಬೇಕು.
Her priorities are safety to women in the railways and cleanliness in the railway stations as well as in the trains. Especially good food should be served. Apart from that, she has got her own personal request. Earlier she used to request with other ministers, stating that her native place, which is situated in Kodagu of Karnataka state, it is the only one district doesn't have railway connectivity. So she was just requesting me that district also should have railway connectivity. So earlier I used to request with others. This time a occasion has come so that she can request with her husband as far as the railway connectivity to her home district Kodagu is concerned.
And hopefully that request will be complied with and no husband would managing to his wife. Coming to you, Karthik, you are a young passenger. What's your expectation from the railway minister who is your father?
More than I tell you, the railway minister is my dad. He is the minister to all the people who have helped him to come into the minister. So we always be IT guys, we have hopes for more things. Like so when we go for traveling by the train, we want the Wi-Fi in the computer. When we go there, internet should be there, safety should be there, everything should be there. I have that hopes, but instead of asking my dad will have more ideas whether if he can do that or not. I know he'll do the best because I know I've seen him budgeting when he was CM in Karnataka, and now he's the railway minister. The budget, I don't have any questions with him. I don't tell anyone to do that someday, but we'll have the hope for more that help every people who's next to that to go in the train and help in fire or safety, bullet train. The main thing is that bullet train. We always have hopes that the bullet train will be there, will be there, will be there, will be there. So now I think that when we give a budget, the bullet train will be there.
So bullet train will be there.
Yeah.
You must be traveling in train. So what's your experience like in traveling in the Indian Railways?
Yeah, because I have to travel from the train, the thing is that never it was clean over there. But as of I know, my dad made the cleanery and for the women who travel by the train, for safety, everything, all the things. I think so the budget will be in those ways that helpful all the people who want to travel with that.
Sir, coming back to you, sir, it's been almost more than 1 month. You took charge on 27th May 2014. I remember it clearly. That time when I had a talk with you, you said my focus will be on 3 S's. 1 month, lots of things have happened. There have been some unfortunate incidents also, but many good things also. The high-speed train from Delhi to Agra, cutting shorter distance between the two cities to 19 minutes. The test has taken place. So, how do you find your job as the railway minister, being the railway minister? What's your job like? I mean, do you find pressure?
No, of course. It is a vast organization wherein a man within a short span of 1 month, it will be a little bit difficult to enter into the all areas. But I tried my level best. I went all areas, right from DRMs, general managers, all my chairman and members of the board, and all other officials. And I had a continuous interaction for last nearly 15 days with regard to the budget. So I wanted to traverse across the corners of the railways to find out what are the realities and what need to be done. So after due consultation with various organizations, with my officers and everybody, I could able to gather something, and especially the medias. Since last 15 days, every media was focusing the areas where the real concerns need to be taken by the railway minister. So really I am very happy. I came to know that the catering system, the cleanliness, and even the safety of the railways, these have been debated and discussed in the medias, and even the print media has given so much feedback. On the basis of all those feedbacks, I tried my level best to consolidate all those things, because we have given a mandate for 5 years. And railways is the one area where you can't come out with any results within a very short period, except a few areas like cleanliness, catering, and other some IT sectors. All those areas you can come out with some actions within a short span. But rest of the things, because the railway so far was derailed because it was politically activated in and out in railway ministry. We should come out of it. We should find out the priorities. We should have a national interest, because it cannot be a state subject. It cannot be restricted to one state or other state. A connectivity from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, a connectivity from Mizoram to Kutch. These are the areas of concern that we should take care of. The passenger amenity is one of the prime areas, because there was a fare hike. People expect so many things. Of course, fare hike was after 10 years. None of the earlier my predecessors took a harsh step, so that they should they didn't had that intention to take the railway forward. Instead of that, they want some popular announcements and all that. Because of that, the railway is facing a very hard time, and financially there are constraints. To overcome all these things, some new ideas need to be taken care of. I am on that lines. I am going ahead.
So to depoliticize the tariff thing, the Railway Tariff Authority came into existence, but this authority does not have the requisite power. Will you amend the Railways Act, and when can we see an amendment, if you would amend it?
No, we are on those lines. Policy makers and the implementation part, that has to be bifurcated. Otherwise, what happens? The policy makers, they themselves, if they are on the implementation side, it cannot match each other. It will be just like two tracks of the rail. So it goes parallelly, but never meet. That should not be the case. So policy makers and the implementation part, that has to be bifurcated. That is my idea. I am going on those lines.
So yesterday you launched railways on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Even you have lots of followers on Facebook and Twitter. How do you think that coming on social media platform will connect railways to the common man and especially the youth?
See, nowadays, social media plays an important place in all walks of life of each and every individual. Especially the youths, they are now connected with social media. For example, I contested elections in Bangalore North. It is almost all the people, they are working in IT sector and other. It was a huge area where 24 lakh voters were there. So I was able to reach the voters by Twitter, by Facebook, by other IT medias. All these things have worked out well. All these things have worked out well. Especially nowadays, people want to save time. Going to the railway station, booking tickets in the railway station, standing in the queue, this they don't like. And at home, if they get all these facilities, they will be very happy. Another thing is, say Wi-Fi and other things, it is the need of the hour. The world is, IT sector in the world is going so fast, each and every individual, his day-to-day life is attached to that. So I think these are the areas that we need to cover. I want to tell one thing, the Twitter and Facebook, everybody tweets. What is his intention? He wants to communicate it to the railways. I think Twitter and Facebook is one of the best modes where they can connect with the railways and they can have their grievances, they can have their complaints. Thereby, we also will understand so many things. So, we are giving more importance towards IT. For that reason only, yesterday itself, Facebook and Twitter accounts have opened, and by evening, I got several thousands of followers. Really, I am very happy. Today, after presentation of my budget, I will get criticism as well as praise both from both sides.
That's the beauty of social media.
Yes, certainly. I will treat those criticism as a suggestion for me, and certainly it will lead. It will give a good moral boost in future in resolving the problems in railways.
Karthik, are you following the railway concept and Facebook? Have you started following
I didn't start it, right? Maybe by today evening or something, I'll see that, so that I'll see my dad's budget, how he gives it, so that we can give a reply for that. We right or wrong in a few ways.
Okay. Sir, coming back to you, sir, one thing is bullet train. It's being talked about. The president in his joint session with the parliament talked about high-speed trains and also diamond quadrilateral connecting the 4 metro cities. I won't ask what you want to present because that's your prerogative. But next 5 years, will we see bullet train in the country?
Say, if you go to China, if you go to Japan, they will say, first thing they will say, that bullet train in China, that bullet train, speed train in Japan. So a day should come at the earliest, people who come to India, who travel across India, they should see that, yes, we are on the lines of that Japan, China and all that. It may not be possible within a year or two, I don't think so. But somewhere we should initiate something and we should go ahead with the help of other sources also. So on that direction also we need to look into.
Thank you so much, sir. So that was the railway minister talking to the News, having breakfast with the News team. Well, the Indian Railways almost carries 23 million passengers every day, and lots of hopes and stakes are there this time around in the budget. Hopefully, the Indian Railways will script a new chapter in its history with the presentation of the railway budget, which will be presented in few hours' time in the Lok Sabha. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.
So that was our correspondent Sidhant Sibal, who were having breakfast with the railway minister before the railway minister presents his maiden budget. Ashok, the last time around, you had breakfast with the railway minister, didn't you?
हाँ बिल्कुल, पवन बंसल साहब जब रेल मंत्री थे तो उनके साथ उन्होंने भी बहुत सारी अपनी योजनाएं बताई थी, लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से उसके बाद उनके साथ एक मामला हुआ।
But what I'm interested in, do railway ministers live up to what they tell you guys in the breakfast meetings?
ये नहीं, यही बात है कि अब सिर्फ पवन बंसल की नहीं, बल्कि जब लालू यादव रेल मंत्री थे उनके साथ लगातार 6 साल तक मैंने ये कार्यक्रम उनके साथ ब्रेकफास्ट कवर किया। लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात जो ये है कि उम्मीदें बहुत होती हैं, लेकिन उनमें से कितनी उम्मीदें पूरी होती हैं ये बड़ा दिलचस्प रहता है, क्योंकि जैसे रेलों की ट्रेन की घोषणाएं बहुत होती हैं, लेकिन हम जब अगले बजट तक पहुंचते हैं तब भी उनमें से बहुत सारी ट्रेन ऐसी होती है जो कि शुरू ही नहीं होती। ये एक बड़ी चुनौती है। इस बार एक्सपेक्टेशन फिर आई है, क्या करेंगे देखना दिलचस्प रहेगा। लेकिन हम आपको ये भी दिखा दें कि रेल मंत्री